What is up, my buttery biscuits? Y'all, I thought it would be really fun today to kind of do like a wish list of what I would purchase from the Sephora sale if I was rich. If you guys do not know, the 20% off or like the sale is going to be starting, but the 20% off specifically is starting on October 27th for Rouge members. And y'all, I am just like so broke this year that I'm like, I can't do a haul. Like typically I would like to do a little bit of a haul, even though you know what's so crazy? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like I low-key have always been like a little bit embarrassed because me being on social media for so long, I feel like every single haul that I've ever done from Sephora, like the maximum amount that I've spent is about $300, as to where you'll see people on like YouTube and like TikTok and stuff. This is my $2,000 haul from Sephora. This is my $5,000 haul from Sephora. But I'm like, y'all, I've never had money in the bank like that to just go and drop $2,000 to $5,000 at Sephora. Don't get me wrong. I think I can do it, especially because I do love some fragrances. And as the older I get, I'm like, no, I can only buy oil-based fragrances because I feel like the alcohol ones just die out immediately fast. So every fragrance that I buy is oil-based. So therefore it's like an extra like 40, 50 bucks. So I'm like, oh yeah, I could spend $2,000 to $5,000 there, no problem. But I just never had it in my bank to do it. Also, I've always wanted to do like a big Sephora haul because I feel like pretty much not everyone that I've seen, but like for the most part of the Sephora hauls that I see, I'm like, this is sponsored. So then I'm just kind of like, I don't know. Then I'm a little bit questionable about it. I'm a little skeptical about it. But anyways, I thought that I would make a little bit of a wish list because I'm definitely not going to be able to afford to do a Sephora haul this year because y'all, I'm broke. My views are down. You know what's really crazy? I was looking back at old analytics and my views were higher on YouTube when I only had 1,000 subscribers versus now with 111,000 subscribers. I'm like, I have 110,000 more subscribers, but I had more views at 1,000 subscribers. How is that making any sense here? So I'm like, yeah, I'm a little bit broke. So yeah. Also too, I've asked in another video, but since this is about Sephora and they do sell this at Sephora, if you guys have a dupe for this, please let me know. Speaking of being broke, this powder right here will make me go broke. This is the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. Absolutely love this so much. This is my third one that I've went through. And I want to say it's like $50. Is it $50? $48? I don't know. It's around that point. It's expensive. Okay. And I really love this powder so much. And I'm trying to find a dupe to it. Not a pressed version, a loose version. Before, like maybe, I want to say maybe about 4 or 5 months ago, I had asked before about a dupe in this and I saw people commenting about a pressed powder and I'm like, no, I want a loose one. So if you guys know a loose one, please let me know. Anyways, y'all, I filmed my very first podcast. Well, it's like a mini podcast. It's kind of like a weekly recap of what's happened during the week. Make sure you guys go show some love. I'll go ahead and leave it linked down below so you guys can click on it. Please let me know how you like that. I'm trying to make it a weekly thing. I want to upload it every Sunday. But if you guys don't like it, then I won't do it. So please go show some love over there. Give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you guys do like it. Don't forget to check out my travel channel with my brother. That'll also be linked down below. Let me shut up. Let's go and get into this. I tried my hardest to like not make the list so long because I was like, y'all, this video can very easily be 2 hours because there is a million things that I want from Sephora. But I was like, you know what? Let me pick out the things that I really, really want and that I would like 100% buy without a doubt if I had the money. So I was like, okay, let's go ahead and do that before this gets way too long. Anyways, let me shut up. Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, the first thing right here, y'all already know this is on the list because I've talked about it so many times. I talked about it last year too. This is the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes Eyeshadow Palette. This retails for $68, which I have definitely spent more money on eyeshadow palettes before. Y'all know I have about maybe 3 or 4 Pat McGrath eyeshadow palettes, and then I have the Hindash ones, and those are pretty pricey too. So normally I wouldn't say like, you know, this is too insane of a price. Just right now in my life, I'm like, I'm a little bit broke, so I can't afford this. But yo, everybody who has this palette says they absolutely love it. And I'm like, oh, I love this color story. And it's so crazy to me because honestly, y'all, like before I'd be like, oh, neutrals, how boring. But I'm like, yo, these are my shades of neutral right here. This is beautiful. Them shimmers in there look absolutely beautiful. And then on top of that too, he has like 2 different types of shimmers in there. I think one's called like a wet metallic or something like that. And then a regular metallic. I forget what they're called, but there's 2 different types of shimmers in there. And I'm like, I really want to try them. I actually want to go ahead and swatch this in the store, but then I'm kind of scared too, because honestly, if it swatches beautiful, then I'm gonna be like, damn it, I'm gonna need to get it. But I just don't have it in me right now to spend $68 on an eyeshadow palette, obviously, because I really don't wear eyeshadow on a daily basis. I do wear complexion products on a daily basis, so I'm like, but y'all, if I had it in my budget, especially with the 20% off, because I am Rouge, shout out to all my friends that use my phone number, honestly. Like, all of my friends will just be using my phone number, and I'm like, ooh, build me up some points and keep me at that Rouge status, you know, even though, honestly, you know what's really crazy? Even during the sale, like the most money that I've ever spent at Sephora is $300, like dead ass. And on top of that too, 2 of the products that I bought were oil-based fragrances, like the Y by YSL, and then what's the other one that I got? The Chanel one. y'all, and that was like $200 some right there. You know what I mean? So I feel like that doesn't even really count. But anyways, that's like the most money that I've ever spent. Next up, this is probably something that I'm going to buy. I feel like I do have to get a refill of this. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Mini Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray Duo Set. I want to tell you guys something right here. I obviously don't have any proof of this, so this is just my speculation. This is just my opinion. I think a lot of the times that the sale goes on, in stores you can find the product, and as long as you find them in stores, cool. But as far as online goes, from my experience before, during the 20% off, products like this all of a sudden are out of stock online. And then you guys will see like, oh, as soon as the sale is over, then they're in stock. And I'm like, no, that's shady. Like, that's shady. And I know you could probably be thinking like, oh, well, sales probably went up. And I'm like, yeah, sure, they went up, but the sale goes on for X amount of weeks. So you mean to tell me all during those weeks you didn't do a restock of it, but as soon as the sale stops, then all of a sudden it's restocked? You know what I mean? I'm like, no. So I really do want to get this right here because I love this setting spray. I think it is so good. I really like notice a difference with the setting spray. I think it's an amazing setting spray. And I pretty much only buy it when they have the 2-pack right here because I do want to say it's like, damn, how much is the mini one just on its own? I want to say it's like $22 for like $10 more. You get a whole another one. And on top of that too, you can get 20% off. So if you guys can get this while it's still in stock, I definitely would pick that up. I love this setting spray. It's really, really good. Also too, I do love the One Size Until Dawn setting spray. This is a full bottle right here. This cap though, oh, it's triggering me. I don't know what it is. I've taken off the cap, put it back on, but it stays spraying down. So if I like click on it, it stays spraying. And I'm like, oh my God, drowning my face out and wasting product. I'm like, I don't know what the hell happened with that. But that one right there, I feel like is a little bit more mattifying. I find it to be that this Charlotte Tilbury one leaves like a little bit of a sheen on my skin, but it really does help keep my makeup on while like staying looking like not so matte. Do you know what I mean? This is a really good setting spray. I do like it, but damn, Charlotte Tilbury's products are just, whew, they're so expensive. Speaking of expensive, the next one right here, this is just mind-blowing to me. The Danessa Myricks Beauty. Y'all know I talked about this palette. I was like, oh my God, I really want to try this because of the swatches. I was a little bit thrown off by the split pans in the center. I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. But I guess apparently it's a little bit of a different texture versus the other ones. This is $125. She is right there competing with Pat McGrath. As you guys know, Pat McGrath is up there when it comes down to pricing. But y'all, look at these swatches. Just look at those swatches. They look amazing. Like, yes, I don't wear all these colors anymore. And this is why I feel like this is like, I don't know, like not rational of me to buy because it's like I'm not going to be using it like that. You know what I mean? And this is like totally something that I wouldn't be using. Y'all, I probably would just use this to do my friends' makeup with, and just because I like to be a little bit creative every now and then. I like to be more creative on my friends than I do on myself. Like when I do my own makeup, I'm like, we're gonna do neutrals, you know what I mean? But on my friends, I'm like, let's throw color in there. So this is something that I probably wouldn't use so much on myself, but it just looks absolutely beautiful. And this whole video is obviously if I was rich and I wasn't worrying about money, I would just pick this up 100% without a question asked, because this just looks so beautiful. The swatches are insane, and I have seen other people like post swatches. I want to say, was it on like Reddit or Twitter? I don't know, I forget where it was, and I was like, oh damn, these look really, really good. Next up, we have the KVD Dazzle Gel Hyper Metallic Vegan Eyeshadows. These were in my anti-haul. I put them in my anti-haul specifically because of the colors. Now I did say in there, obviously this is my anti-haul, this is something that I wouldn't buy because it's like, okay, these shades I'm not going to use on an everyday basis. I think that they're oh my, okay, what was that? Ooh, I just put my hand on like this dirty old lipstick and it is just all over my hand now. Anyways, I did say within that video, I was like, you know what, this is like these colors I'm not going to use all the time, but I think they're gorgeous. Once again, this is kind of like the Danessa Myricks right here, that this is something that I would really like to purchase just to like use on other people. Maybe I would do like one video with it, you know what I mean? But this formula looks absolutely beautiful. I told you guys within that video, I'm like, okay, it sounds a little bit hypocritical of me saying like, okay, this is my anti-haul, I'm not going to purchase it. But then I'm like, ooh, it really does look beautiful. Because I'm like, you know what, because of the shades. But if I had all the money in the world, I would just buy them. I mean, shit, I would probably buy them all because I've seen these swatched on TikTok so many times and I'm like, these look insane. Like, they look so beautiful. Okay, I need your help on this next product right here. I keep on seeing this on my TikTok For You page, as well as I did see Tati Westbrook talk about it too. This is the Lawless Forget the Filler Skin Plumping Line Smoothing Moisturizer Plus Makeup Primer. Talk about a mouthful. I keep seeing this and so many people really like it. You want to know what's crazy? I've never even heard of the brand Lawless before. Like, I feel like before 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, I'd never really heard of the brand. Honestly, I'm like, Lawless, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I thought it was like a cheap product. I don't know why. For some reason, I was like, oh, I thought it was like at Ulta, like one of the little cheap products. And I'm like, no, this shit is $52 for 1.7 ounces, which is the standard size of a moisturizer. But, you know, it's still kind of pricey. But I want to go ahead and read about this right here because I want to, like, y'all, please let me know if you guys really do like this product. Like I said before, I do get skeptical of people online because I feel like so many people are sponsored. So if you guys do have this, let me know. But this is what it says right here in the About section. It says what it is: a clinical grade moisturizer that is powered by Maxi Youth, shown to smooth the appearance of fine lines and textures. And then it says skincare concerns are fine lines and wrinkles, dryness, and loss of firmness and elasticity. And this is what it says as far as the highlighted ingredients. It says the Maxi Youth improves the appearance of skin's elasticity and wrinkles and smooths texture, reduces the appearance of expression wrinkles, and then the hexapeptide 8 helps make the skin look tighter and firmer. I feel like I need that right here. Y'all know I always tell you guys, I'm like, oh, the older I get, I'm just getting this, like, I don't know. I call it crepiness. I don't know if that's like exactly what it's called, but just like this little bit of texture right here that just seems to be like a loss of like collagen. You know what I mean? So I'm like, ooh, this sounds like it would be a good product for me, but I'm like, $52. Ooh, I don't know. And every video that I've seen is from like popular people. So I'm like, were you sponsored to say this? You know what I mean? So if you guys have tried that, please let me know your like real opinion about it. I do have to say, looking on Sephora, it kind of does seem like the reviews are good, but I'm so curious because I'm like, ooh, I love to try out new moisturizers, y'all. Anyways, next up, we have the Estee Lauder Futurist Skin Tint Serum Foundation. This has an SPF of 20. I haven't tried an Estee Lauder foundation in so long. The last one that I tried was like the one that like Kendall Jenner was promoting. I think it was called the Futurist something. It was like in a blue tube, and I actually really liked it. I thought it was a really nice foundation, and this one right here, I was like, ooh, a skin tint. This sounds really nice. This is what it says in the About section. It says a silky skin caring serum foundation with all day color true wear that visibly improves skin over time by evening and smoothing appearance and moisturizing so you glow with soft radiance. And looking at the actual like pictures of it, I'm like, wow, this looks like a foundation that I would really like, because y'all know, like, the older I get, I really do like a like light to medium coverage. I don't really go for the full coverage anymore. Recently, my current favorite foundation, y'all know I love the Giorgio Armani Luminous Foundation. You absolutely love that one. But recently, I've been finding myself wearing the Rem Sweetener Foundation more. I really have been liking that. I feel like at first I was scared to try that one. I was like, oh, this is gonna be way too like thick for me in full coverage, because it's a very thick, moussey like formula. But no, it blends out so nice and makes your skin look so good. If you guys tried that foundation too, let me know, because I'm curious about it, because I'm like, oh, that sounds like something new that I haven't tried before. I did talk about this before. This is the Gucci concealer. Y'all, I did a video about it, like one of my new makeup drops, or they bops or flops video, and I did talk about this. And you know what's so crazy? I literally just retook this screenshot right here from Trend Mood. This retails for $36.50. Well, that's what they said right there. Typically, Trend Mood, when she makes a mistake, she'll go ahead and edit it, but no, that's not the case, y'all. It's $47 on Sephora, and to me, that's kind of crazy because it says $36.50 right here. So maybe that was like the first price they were gonna go with, and then it jumped up to $47. And it's so crazy because I specifically remember saying in my video, I was like, wait, $36.50, that's not too bad for a Gucci beauty product. Like, I was like, you know what, that's not too crazy. Like, $36 for a concealer is kind of pricey, but really only like $10 more expensive than every other brand. Like, shit, even like $6 more expensive than some brands, you know what I mean? But then of course now I'm like, oh no, on the actual Sephora site it is $47. But this is a concealer that I still would like to try. I have seen a couple TikToks about it, and I was like, ooh, this looks nice. It looks like it gives really good coverage, and it looks like a really good crease proof concealer. And I'm like, I really would like to try this, because it does say that it is crease proof as well as hydrating. But $47, y'all know that I can't be affording that. Another concealer that I want to try, and I've said this before, this is one right here that I really am thinking about buying, because I have seen so many TikToks about this concealer, and I'm like, damn, everybody loves it. Like, everybody loves it. Even like people who don't have a massive following, so I believe it a little bit more. You know what I mean? It's so crazy how it is. I feel like people who have massive followings, I'm like, I don't know. I'm a little bit skeptical. I'm like, are you sponsored? Is it not sponsored? Who really knows? You know, are you trying to be in with the brand? I don't know. But I have seen this all over TikTok, and people really love this concealer. This is the Natasha Denona HY-GLAM Brightening and Hydrating Medium to Full Coverage Crease Proof Serum Concealer. Damn, talk about a mouthful. This one right here is $30. So that's why too I was even thinking like the Gucci Beauty. I'm like, okay, that's $36.50. It's only $6.50 more than the Natasha Denona. Obviously, that's not the case. It's $17 more. But yeah, this is something that I'm actually considering purchasing with the 20% off, because I just keep on seeing nothing but amazing things about this. And y'all know that I really do like I don't know, like a medium coverage, you know, and I'm like, ooh, this doesn't look like too crazy coverage. Like, isn't it so crazy to think that the Tarte Shape Tape used to be my #1? And I like look back on that, I'm like, damn, what was I doing with all that coverage? Jesus. Ooh, another product right here that is actually brand new. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Water Cream Gel Moisturizer with niacinamide. I want to say, damn, I cannot believe the pricing of Charlotte Tilbury. Y'all know that the typical like moisturizer is 1.7 ounces. This one right here is $100 for 1.7 ounces. Like, it's not like you're getting any more product than any other brand out there. I'm like, oh, I don't have my moisturizer right here. Y'all, even I was talking about this Vanny Cream one recently because if you guys didn't see in the video, I forgot my moisturizer while I was in Hawaii, so I had to purchase another one. I was like, damn, I'm broke right now, so let me get a cheap one because I can't afford to like refill my expensive MAC one, which is like $52 or something. So I got this Vanny Cream right here, and this was $14.99. Really good moisturizer, $14.99, and this is 3 ounces. So I'm like, damn, it just really, it's crazy to me. But I did purchase before, actually 2 times I purchased the, oh my gosh, I forget the name of the other Charlotte Tilbury moisturizer. I think it's just called Magic Cream. I'm pretty sure it's just called Magic Cream. I really like that moisturizer. It is a really beautiful moisturizer. But y'all, I don't have it in my budget right now to be purchasing this, but this is something I would really like to try, is this water cream one, because I don't know. I bet it's good. And on top of that too, it has really good reviews on Sephora, but clearly I'm just a little bit too broke for that these days. But if you guys have tried that, let me know how it is, because I'm wondering how it is versus the water, not the water cream, the Magic Cream. This is Magic Water Cream. The other one's just Magic Cream. That's a little bit confusing. Anyways, the very last product on the list, ironically enough, I just saw a Michaela video where she was trying out this Glossier Stretch Fluid Foundation. This right here looked really, really nice on her skin. I felt like it looked very natural, very like your skin from within. And I was clicking through the models. I really like how some brands like are doing this completely unretouched thing that you could actually like see creases and stuff like that. I feel like this Glossier, I think it's called Glossier, right? Or is it Glossier? Glossier or Glossier, I don't know. Anyways, I was scrolling through their images and I was like, wow, this looks like a really nice foundation, something that I would be into. This is what it says right here. A hydrating gel cream foundation that nourishes skin for buildable light to medium coverage with a natural to you finish. I wonder what a natural to you finish means. I don't really know. But this is what it says right here as far as the highlighted ingredients. It seems like a very like hydrating foundation. It says squalene and glycerin hydrates and nourishes the skin moisture barrier. Wild roseberry and plankton extract visibly balances shine and maintains hydration. Amino acid coated pigments fuse with skin for flexible coverage with a natural to you finish. Once again, don't know what that means. But yeah, this sounds like a really nice foundation. I'm like, oh, I want to swatch that. I've actually never even purchased a Glossier product before. So I'm curious to know about that. Anyways, that wraps up my list. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. There's probably like another 20 products that I would absolutely love to purchase, but I was like, I don't want this video to be too long. Make sure you guys let me know what you guys would plan on purchasing. Please let me know if you guys know a dupe for this Hourglass Veil powder, because I'm on the prowl for a cheaper one because I'm just way too broke these days. But I absolutely love that powder. I can't find anything similar to it in a loose form. So make sure you guys let me know what you guys think about everything. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Girl Scout.